Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for coming over. I'm going to do a quick tarot card reading for you today. First things first, there's a lot of amazing things happening in the sky right now, but it's also like a really intense time. Astrologically, the energy is intense. I'm not going to get too into it because there's so much to say there, but I have an astrology oracle deck and I pulled out what I believe to be is very significant energy at this time. It is Uranus, the planet Uranus in Taurus, the sign of the bull. Uranus has been in Taurus since 2018, and Uranus is a disruptor. Uranus brings shocks and changes of some kind, and usually revelations and breakthroughs. So good things can come from Uranus, but sometimes it's also like you don't see it coming. You do not see this coming. When it's in the sign of Taurus, we had COVID, which was a big shock. And for the first time in history, humans just were mandated to stay home across the entire planet. The whole planet stayed home for the safety and security and well being of our families, ourselves, and for our neighbors. That's a very Taurus thing because Taurus loves to be at home. It is the fixed earth sign. So that was a really interesting way that Uranus and Taurus displayed its power, basically. We were forced to stay home and quarantine. Taurus is kind of like the sign of being at home, staying where you are, appreciating what you have, you know, being frugal, being resourceful with what you have, being grateful and present in the present moment with the things you have. And then I think once 2020, it took a couple years. Once that ended, that period, it's like people wanted to immigrate all over the world. And there's been massive immigration shifts as people are changing their homes, which is another theme. So the bull is changing his home because he's been motivated by Uranus, right? It's like there's some kind of reason, like we're searching for a better life. We're searching for a better home. So Uranus has inspired people to immigrate to foreign locations, maybe even on the other side of the planet, where you are surrounded by people who are different from you, right? And you're now we're dealing and contending with these issues, which is definitely a Taurus and Uranus issue. Okay, so I want to just read the message for these cards. I felt motivated to share this energy particularly, although there is so much more happening. There is a lot happening. So when Uranus is in Taurus, the main message is that refusing to change is death to the spirit. Refusing to change is death to the spirit. Okay? That's the message. And then I pulled some cards. Our heart of the matter is death, reversed. So we are resisting change. Okay. And like, also, I heard a Billy Joel song. Um, Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. You gotta chill out, take it slow. That's Billy Joel Vienna. It's an older song, very classic song. But those lyrics really stuck with me today. That stuck in my head. Okay, we have to make a change. That's the energy of the day. We have to make a change. Change is here. The change is coming. There is some kind of breakthrough coming. And if we don't make this change, it's gonna affect us negatively. So we're being pushed. We are actually being pushed by the astrology, by what's going on to make some kind of change in our lives. And depending on who you are and where you're at, this could mean many different things. This could be your home situation. It could be the people you're living with. Like if you're living with roommates or family, you want to change up who you're living with. You want to move in with someone else. You want to move to a new part of the country. You are ready to maybe move back home. to maybe you've been traveling the world and you're finally like, I'm tired of being away from my home. I want to go back, even if it's not perfect where you came from. You're like, I'm tired. I want to go back. That's kind of the message I'm getting today is like some big change is on the verge of happening, but we're not fully there yet. We're not completely there yet. And we have the Queen of Fire here. Queen of Fire has come out as our present. So we are feeling confident, charismatic. We're feeling really good today. We're feeling social. Maybe we're enjoying where we are right now, and that's enough, right? Like we have some good things that are happening in our lives, and we are just taking time to enjoy those things. We're being social. Um, it doesn't seem like the ending is coming. That's the thing. Like with this energy, it's like we're just enjoying the moment. We're just enjoying the moment. And then we have the balance card as our known desire. So we're not feeling super balanced right now. We're a little off kilter. We might be feeling some tense push and pull right now. We're not feeling super stable at this time. You might be burnt out. You might just be burnt out. Like you seriously might be just doing too much. Like it is mid-January now. We are January 20th today. Sun has just entered into Aquarius. The moon is now in Aquarius. You just might be burnt out by how much you did in Capricorn season and how much energy you're contending with. And yeah, we just had a very powerful new moon. You are probably tired. I can feel that. I can feel that because I feel tired. I feel freaking tired. It's like I've been doing so much. Okay. Like I can't even believe how much I do on a daily basis. It's unreal. Like I can't even believe it, honestly. We have the Child of Worlds or Pentacles as our hidden factor. So this is our Knight of Pentacles. And in this position, this is something others don't see with us. It's something that's not easily visible. And here we are feeling stuck. We're feeling bored. We're feeling like we want things to change and things are stagnant around us. And we're not really sure like how to move forward. We're not really sure. And I also like kind of associate this as like we're not happy with the person we're living with. We might not be happy with our current situation, whatever that might be. Like I'm imagining a roommate or your partner, like someone, it's like maybe they're not performing well. They're avoiding responsibilities, and we're kind of getting annoyed by that as well. But there's like nothing we can do yet. We can't do anything yet. We're kind of feeling stuck. And I have the time space card as our obstacle or attitude. This is a hidden, this isn't, okay, this is judgment. This is the judgment card. So it is reversed, which means we are not making a judgment. We are not necessarily reflecting on things right now. And I have a feeling it's because we're exhausted. That's the general feel here. Hierophant has come out as our conclusion with the Four of Cups reversed and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Hierophant is reversed. We have rules on us. We have a contract on us. And this contract that we joined into, for whatever reason, has become a serious restriction in our lives. It is limiting our freedom, our creativity. It is limiting our well-being. We are not feeling good with this contract anymore. And interestingly, the Hierophant is associated with Taurus, the bull. So typically, this could be a marriage. This could be, yeah, a housing contract. This could be a job, actually. This could be a job. You joined on this job, and it's just not really a great job, but it does pay the bills, and maybe it's easy to get to, and there's something about it that makes it so that you don't want to leave yet. You're not ready to say goodbye to this chapter yet, right? You signed the contract, you joined the team, and you're here, and you're just kind of like, it's something's got to change here. Something's got to change. Your living situation, your job, your relationship, something has to change. And you are resisting it today. You are tired. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's like cloudy out right now. It's just like, blah. Today I don't feel it. Okay, I'm not feeling it today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna go to yoga class and I canceled it. I was like, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go to yoga. I'm tired. I would like to watch a movie, but I actually feel too tired to even watch a movie. Like I don't even know how to like lay down anymore and just like chill. Like I don't know how. So you got to do that. I think we got to chill out. The Four of Cups, when it's upright, it's typically something we don't want. Here, it's saying that there's something that's appearing before us that is actually making us excited. There's something emotional that's inspiring us and making us kind of think ahead. Maybe it's looking at new houses, for example, or new homes, like your ideal home. Like right now you're stuck in a living situation you don't like. Let's visualize our ideal home, right? The perfect place for us. What would that look like for you? What is your ideal place of life? Like, you know, the ideal job. What is your ideal job that's actually going to suit your needs and emotions? What's going to bring you a lot of emotional satisfaction? And here we have the Ace of Crystals. So this is mental confusion. So it's like we've been given a lot of information that's good. We're learning things, but we're just kind of like, man, I do not like this. Like, I just don't, the vibe is off. We are not feeling it. This could also be a relationship. It's like we want to get out of this relationship, and it's like we're confused because we are paying bills together, we have shared assets, we have things that we built together, and it's very confusing to pull all these things apart. It's like you might need a lawyer to do it, right? And you're not ready to make that decision yet. You're not ready to do that yet because that's a lot. That's a big step, right? Like, oh, I got to go hire a lawyer. That's a lot. I pulled some clarifiers. The sun came out with death cards. So you have a lot of vitality. Okay. You have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of talents. And there's something about resisting this change that's blocking your vitality, which makes sense. You're getting blocked because this is a hard transition to make. Death is not easy, but it is good in the end. Ultimately, it is a good thing. And that's the thing. The Hierophant is all about institutions and following rules. It's like the religious leader. He follows the rules. He's like, this is the right way to live, right? And he expects things to be a certain way. You might be like, it seems as though whatever it is we signed up for, this marriage we signed up for, this living situation, this agreement that we made with a roommate who's like a crappy roommate, it is limiting our vitality. And it could be, yeah, the job situation too. Like this could easily be a job. Like if you're in a really bad workplace where there is toxicity, um, that's gonna put a damper on your vitality, your joy, the ability to enjoy your day every single day when you have a bad job. The moon is out with the Queen of Wands. So, like, guys, we still have some vitality here. We're still looking good. I have a feeling like you're looking good. You're looking good despite the situation that whatever situation is causing you this kind of like, feeling, you still look good. You're still like active. You're still going out there. You're still doing things. You're still taking good care of yourself. You're still social. You're still taking, you're doing the stuff you got to do. The queen is, this is an inspired queen, fire queen. And the moon came out with her to clarify that This Fire Queen is seeing that maybe her romantic idea of what the situation was is now false. So we're seeing the truth. The illusion has been uncovered here. Okay, like there's something about this situation that has to change radically. It has to radically change, which really goes in line with Uranus. That's the energy I've been picking up on. Radical change is here, it's on the horizon. Your life is not going to look the same. Um, Thinking, if you think like right now in this last year, changes are going to start happening this year where your life is going to look totally different by the end of 2026. And it's going to be unpredictable. For the Temperance card, like we're feeling a little emotionally unbalanced, okay? Which means like I think this is a good day to actually take a walk and like do something physical for yourself. Just do something simple, physical. Don't do anything crazy today. We have death again coming out to clarify. Interesting. We're not ready to let go. Our known desire is that we're not ready to let go. This situation is hard to let go of. We're scared. We're scared of death. We are scared of death. Even though this situation is draining the life out of us, it's draining our literal sun energy, our life force. You know, our passion for life is getting drained. Like we don't. I was saying this the other day. I was like, I want to be honest. I want to be honest. I don't like if you're living in a situation where you're not being honest with others or yourself, your vitality is being drained out of you. Okay? You want to be in an honest situation where you don't feel like you have to hide anything. You can be your true, authentic self, right? Hierophant demands that you conform to a certain set of rules, right? And like something about this agreement we entered into is draining us. It's really draining us. For this Knight of Pentacles, I pulled the Ten of Water reversed. So there's something wrong in the home. Something wrong at home. That's very clear. We might have imagined our home life would be way more fun, way more, I don't know, enjoyable than it is. And it's a big disappointment. This is a big disappointment because if we have the 10 of cups upright, then we have everything. We have a happy family, we have happy home life, everything is stable, everything you need is there. Here we have something going on like dishonesty of some kind. There is conflict in the home, there's fighting. Your roommate, for example, this could just be a roommate. Okay. Or it could be your partner, like a life partner. Something is going on with them where, like, they're driving you crazy. They're actually driving you crazy. And you're just like, wow, I am so tired of you. Like, I'm really, really tired of you. Like, you don't do the dishes, you leave a mess everywhere you go. I have to take on the role of your mother. Ew. You know, it's just like, ew, like, oh, nasty, nasty. We don't like that. We don't like that. So I can see why you're not feeling good. And we have the Seven of Water. So the Seven of Water is kind of like, I don't like this card because this is kind of like deceptive energy. You either get a rose or you get some kind of viper or a snake or a scorpion stinging you, right? Like you have all these cups and you don't know which one is going to be a wonderful surprise or a snake bite that is possibly poisonous, right? Like you don't know what you're going to get. There's some kind of instability in the home. That's what we're getting here. It's like some days everything is fine. Everything is good. Everything is great. And then the next day, we're all fighting. People are crying. Things are breaking all around us. There's broken cups. Um, it's there's instability here. There's something wrong. There's something wrong, and it might be major incompatibility. It might just be a major incompatibility. Your hope was that you guys could figure out a way to get along, but like we're not getting along. We're not getting along here. For the judgment card clarified by the star. So you are healing here. That's really very encouraging to see. Okay, we are taking a higher road here. So instead of our life flying into chaos because this situation is not going as planned, okay, you are the Queen of Wands and the star. You're healing. You're taking your time. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking a cleansing bath or a shower, and you're like, okay, I'm going to reset my mind today. I might not be super emotionally balanced today. That's all right. I'm going to change my plans to do something that's very healing. Take your time to heal at this time. That's what the star does. And the star is authentic. She's just like, I am gentle. She can be gentle with everyone and very authentic, but still she is prioritizing her well-being, right? She's like, I have to take care of myself, okay, so that you can be that sun. You can be the sun. You can still be the sun despite this issue, right? Like you still have a lot of nice qualities. And maybe that's why like someone's not letting you go. Like this Knight of Pentacles might not let you go. This might be a possessive person in your life. This might be someone who sees all the benefits you bring to their life and they're not leaving. You could be like, I want you to move out. They're not going to move out. They are actively refusing to move out. They're like, no, I can't. And maybe they have a bunch of reasons. And you're just like, man, something has to change here. Like we are not getting along. Something's got to change. That's very clear. So you're trying to be gentle. You're trying to recognize like, okay, I can't immediately make everything happen my way, right? And you have to be respectful of others. We have to be kind. Okay. Like, yeah, some of the stuff that the Knight of Pentacles is saying might be true. Like maybe they have nowhere else to go. Okay. So you have to be a little stronger here. Heal your wounds. You got bitten by a scorpion or a snake. That's who's showing in the card here. Okay. This person bit you or stung you in some way. Maybe you got a little poison in your system. Now you got to heal that poison. Okay? You have to heal so that you don't continue to create conflict. We have to heal this pattern, this bad pattern. There's some kind of bad karmic pattern here. And you have to heal your part here in this pattern because it's cyclical. It's cyclical, right? All we know is that something has to change. Something has to change. So you're taking responsibility for your part, and that's where the change comes in. That's it. That's where the change can come in. When you take responsibility for yourself. And I want to just go back to what that Uranus and Taurus said. Refusing to change is death to the spirit. So you're entering a new phase of life here, guys, where you are breaking a cycle. That's what this is. You are breaking a cycle. And then for clarifying the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Crystals, this like confusion, this dogmatic energy, we have the Queen of Swords coming out. And so the Queen of Swords, I've been pulling her every single day. This is a very mental, protective queen energy. She protects the mind. Protect your mind. Take responsibility for your mind today. Okay? Take responsibility because we're not feeling balanced here. We're in a situation where we do not feel like everything is in its right place. Everything is unbalanced. Everything is crazy and chaotic. You can, one day it's calm and the next day it's chaos. And this could be at work. Again, guys, like this could be in a workplace. If you have a toxic boss, for example, that's someone you can't get rid of. We can't get rid of a toxic boss. right? They were there before you. They are your superior at work, but they're causing problems every single day. That's also what this 10 of water can be. This is not necessarily just the family. Like if you're in a really, really good workplace, your coworkers can become like your family. And you can get along with them really well and work really well with them. But if you have a toxic boss, then like I said, everything is out of kilter. Everything is a mess. So you're taking responsibility of how did you get into this situation and how can you get out? That's what we're working on as our obstacle or attitude. We have to find a way out. Okay. And it might be by being a little detached, updating that resume today. You might just take a little step, update the resume, apply for 5 jobs. LinkedIn, easy apply. Just send your resume out to 5 different jobs, less than 5 minutes. You can do that today. Okay. And then rest. Just take a rest because you're confused and like, you're like, God, what is going on here? But something's got to change. And the only way you're going to change this situation and get your vitality back is by kind of taking responsibility for your life. That's what I'm saying here. And like healing this shit. Healing this BS you've been through. Like you've been through something here. Something has been going in a negative direction and you are really trying to change it. And guys, give yourself grace. Okay, give yourself grace because you're going to have bad days. When you're in a tough situation like this, a situation that you don't want to be in, okay? Like you're going to have some bad days. So please give yourself some grace here. I'll pull you know what? I did the yogic tarot yesterday, so I'm going to read a Bible verse today. Like I said in my one other video, I study religions, so I like to incorporate wisdom and insights from different religions. I'm very interested in different cultures and different religions. That's just my hobby. That's how I am. So let me read this to you. I just pulled to a random page. This is like just a strength for today book for women. My friend gave me this book and it's actually really nice. So this Bible, it's a Bible verse. He calmed the storm to a whisper and stilled the waves. Psalm 107:29. Psalm 107:29. And I'll read that again. He calmed the storm to a whisper and stilled the waves. There's something about a day at the beach that speaks to our souls when times are hard. The sun warms our bones and relaxes us while a soft breeze blows. Colorful beach umbrellas flap gently in the wind. The ocean stretches out before us in varying hues of blue and green. The whoosh, splash of the waves. Oh, okay. The sounds of the waves breaking on shore lull us into much needed rest. Sometimes we forget that the God who stills the waves can also still his children. He loves to see them enjoying life, and he knows that when they are stressed and weary, when their shoulders are weighted down with cares, that spending time delighting in what he's made can refresh them for the days ahead. So what places bring peace and rest to your soul when you are anxious? Have you thought to pray and specifically ask God to let you go there? I'm smiling because for me, guys, it is the beach and the ocean. I would love to go to the ocean. Oh man. Oh, this is like speaking to me. I think we're moving. I think Yeah, I mentioned that before. Like, think about where your ideal home is. What is your ideal home? What does it look like? What is your ideal job, right? Maybe you need more support. Maybe that's what it is. Like you're lacking support here. All right, guys. I hope this reading spoke to someone. I know I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this reading a lot, actually. I just got emotional. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later.